work is, for people who don't know, how they work is as you gradually take the display out, I don't know if you can quite see that, display out grip, outer shaft of the grip itself.
Right then, boyos, and occasional female. Oberon, right, the 1290 Duke. I'm changing the mirrors, the bar end mirrors. The mirrors on it are actually pretty fucking good, to be honest. But basically, Oberon, I used these guys for ages with previous bikes, but I haven't used them in a while now. They don't seem to get much acknowledgement online for whatever reason. You don't see much about them. It's always SW Motec and all these fucking companies. But basically, they do a load of different CNC machine parts and stuff. And I basically used their bar end mirrors back in the MT-07 days. Now, not sure if you can see this, but if you can see how yellow the packaging is on these, I have had these for years, and essentially what happened was I had a defect on my stock bars on the MT-07, and they sent me out a pair replacements for free, and I just never used them. So these have been in storage now for a very, very long time, at least 4 years, maybe even longer than that actually. And so what I did is all I had was these. The bar and mirrors went with the bike when I sold it, and these are the ones that the replacement. And so I went back to Oberon and said, yeah, I've got these, what can I use? And I ended up buying basically the bar ends and the stalks. Now the way this works is actually pretty clever. It's pretty cool. You've got multiple different ways. I've not actually opened these yet, but you've got numerous different ways of having the bar ends. So we've got the adapters there, we've got the bar ends. Let's get all this out. Now I bought these for the Speed Triple. Obviously the Speed Triple is gone, and the Speed Triple you couldn't just take the bar ends out because some idiot decided to manufacture them in a stupid way. But essentially, good God, this plastic is fucking old. Jesus Christ. Right, look at that brand new mirror, look. Has that got a protector on it as well? Anyway, right, so you get your back. Well, basically, the idea is you take this guy out here, and obviously this goes into the bike, and you can actually maneuver this any way you like. So you get your bar end. This goes in. You can either have it oriented this way, so you got your bar in there. Obviously you can have it underneath, underslung. You can actually move the stalk about, so you've got differing positions, so you can have it like that, or like this, or whatever. And also, you can put it on the end, which is how I used to have it. And you can have it like a proper bar end mirror, or you can have it like this. You can have it in a lot of different ways, just, it seems very, very simple, which it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to try these out on the new 1290. I have already taken this bar end out. They're not as beefy as they used to be back in the days. I'm just going to undo this, whacking this here. Just gonna whack that in there for now, just tighten it up a little bit. You can see in there is a hex bit. So that's a 5mm hex. Just need to start it off a bit, I think. And then there we go. Right. So depending on where you want the mirror, just leave that there for now. So like I said, you can either have it oriented like up, you could have it down if you wanted, you could have it sticking out. I'm going to try it sticking out because that was the best way when I used to have these. But I just don't know if it's going to be able to fit in my garage, so we shall just give it a go. Just whack that in there for now like this. There we go, and that basically locates into there like that. And then you can obviously move this up and down if you want to. Just a little bit. Tighten that just a little bit, and we'll just sit on it and see what it looks like. Now they are small, but they do look kind of cool. So I'm not really feeling them on that angle, to be honest. There we go, there's the big ones. Not really feeling them on that angle with this particular bike. Just looking up, my angle is looking down. There's quite a way to look that, isn't it? So I might try it on the other side actually. Let's try it the other way. This is quite cool about this, is that you've got quite a good axis of movement, really. I mean, I can move the stalk out to the left there, like that. Yeah, that's cool. That might work. Tighten this geezer up just a little bit, just so we got a good idea. I think that's going to be better, actually. Cool, let's have a look. Cool. Actually, that's not bad at all. If I can set that there, that's kind of cool. And oh, sorry, I've got to push these bubbles out. Bubbles. Bubbly bubbles. Bubbles. There we go. Cool. Airplane. They're not sticking out too much actually, so I might be able to get that in the garage without a problem. Let's get the other side done. Just to... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Feels like someone's gonna fucking break. Oh. There we go. Right. You can crack the lock nut just by brute forcing the cunt. Oh, right. I mean, that looks so much better already. Look at that. Fucking hell. That off. Just cleans up the entire look of the bike. Beautiful. Right. What I have got though is I've got these blanking plugs. I mean, these are quite nice. They're about a tenner. Just like those in there. There we go. There's the blanking plugs. CNC machined. Cool. So, let's see if it is a yeah, it's 4mm. Just nip that up. Doesn't need to be too tight. Same with this one. Just tighten that up. Just nip it. You don't need much. There you go. They're actually not that tight, and they've not got any Loctite on them. So, cool. Alright, and then just gonna get that started, just like I did before. Just enough so we can then push it in, tighten it up, like so. Do the same on this side. Just nip that up. There we go. Right, drag that down a bit. It's cool because you've got 3 different axes that you can kind of twizzle and round on. It's almost like a circle in a way. It's quite nice that. There we go. Let's see if they vibrate. Right, there you go, boys and girls. That's made a massive difference. Honestly, it's made a huge difference, that. Now that I'm used to big mirrors, they are fucking tiny. They really are small, but they do look cool. I might end up going for the longer oval ones, or maybe if they do like a sportier version, just because of like motorway stuff, you know. But simple job. I'm gonna now basically take that out for a test ride and nip things down as and when, move them up and down and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, they've 4 or 5 years later, they've come in handy, and they've saved me a bit of money because they're about 70, 80 pound each. Those mirrors are. So yeah, cracking. I'm gonna give them a go, see how it goes. It looks so good now. It just cleans the line up. Those mirrors are huge and they're very waspy, aren't they? So nice. Just turning them over then, turning the bike on. They weren't vibrating when I gave them a rev. They were, but they're not fully tightened down yet. So don't know yet. We'll see. Didn't feel much difference in the vibration in the handlebars, but again, we shall see. I'll do a video on them maybe in a few weeks or so if I've got them down, or if I've chosen something else or what. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. But yeah, hopefully this has been informative. Hopefully this is the new chapter now, isn't it, eh? I'm starting to mess about with different bikes, so hopefully we get a bit more of an different audience in. All my old Speed Triple guys, thank you. I love you. If you're sticking around, thank you so much. I'll see you very, very soon, I'm sure. And until the next time, sort them out. Which is, look, by the way, could get relegated today. Ta-ra.